Good morning. It is 11 a.m. I set an alarm for 9. I got out of bed at 10. It's just kind of the way things are going right now. I had some breakfast this morning. I had some of my homemade bread with Miyoko's cream cheese and strawberry jam. Trying to mix it up. I wanted avocado, but it wasn't ready yet. I've got my chai tea. Another dreary day in Sonoma County. I have class in 35 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go take a shower. The plan for today is simple. I have class. I want to do some editing and some homework, and then I want to do something fun. So I think I'm gonna make some boba at home, and I think that's the plan for today. I finished all my thumbnails I wanted to yesterday, which is great, and I'm gonna work on editing Monday's video. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I want to read today a little too for me. Consult the to-do list. I'm getting kind of tired of Zoom. Is anybody else getting tired of Zoom? Because I'm getting there. Hi, so I ended up showering after class because I was editing my video, lost track of time. I made some lunch, bread that I made with the potato and onion and bell pepper. That's the bread. I ended up having one of these little sausages. They're field roast, the maple ones. They don't really match everything I'm eating, but they sounded good. So I had 4 of them total because I had one while I was cooking. And then my main thing is tofu with potato, onion, bell pepper, spinach, spices, and ketchup. And so I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I eat because I'm done for the day now, which feels really good. Okay, so I have my little Stardew Valley break, and I think that it's time to go make some boba because that sounds really good. I know it's cold. I really want some boba, so I'm gonna go make some and show you how I'm gonna make it. You're gonna need to boil some water for your tea and for your boba. So you're gonna want to make some tea of choice. I'm doing chai tea. And we're getting all of our cups ready. We've got some boba pearls. I bought them from an Asian market, but I'm sure you could find them on Amazon. They're just tapioca pearls, boba tapioca pearls. And then I'm making my simple syrup, which is just some sugar and water. You're gonna add some honey to it later, but right now, just sugar and water, and stir as much as you can until the sugar is dissolved. And then we're getting our boba ready. It depends on how much boba you like to eat, but like 1/8 to 1/4 cup is probably good. And then you're just gonna make your tea. I have this sweet little teapot that I got at a thrift store for $4, which is a great deal for a teapot. I made more than 1/4 cup because I was sharing some with my mom. So once your water is boiling, you're going to put your boba in, and the white color is going to start to fade, and then they're going to get soft. So it takes anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes, and just keep an eye on them until they're totally soft. I took them out with a strainer and added them directly to the simple syrup so they could start soaking. And be very careful because it's very hot. And then I added some honey. I just eyeballed it because I don't like measuring things, but you could add as much as you want. And then I stirred it up to melt the honey and waited for it to cool a little so it wouldn't melt my ice. Once everything is cool, it's time for assembly. So I have some ice in my cup, and I added some boba and some of the simple syrup, poured some tea over top, and added your milk of choice. I used almond milk, and it was so delicious. So good. Monday's video is exporting. Let's see. Half hour. Okay, that's not bad.
So I just had dinner with my family. We had pizza. My mom made the dough. Sydney and I got all the toppings together and my dad baked them. The dough that my mom made was like an herb and olive oil dough. It was so good. It was so like soft and fluffy and wonderful. We didn't have any tomato sauce, but we had frozen some like diced tomatoes. So we blended that up with some seasoning for our tomato sauce. I used some Yokos mozzarella that my grandma actually dropped off that was in her freezer because everyone's cleaning out their freezer. So I had that. We had some artichoke hearts. What else did I put on my pizza? I cut up a bunch of vegetables that were in the fridge. So some bell pepper, broccoli, zucchini, and then we had some kale. And I had a little bit of a Beyond sausage, some of the caramelized onions still left over from the bread. We're still making our way through all of it because I cut up way too much. And then I had some of it with the vegan ranch dressing that my mom made. So good. Really yummy dinner. I know I didn't do a ton again today. And that's, I think, just kind of how a lot of people are feeling right now. I played a lot of Stardew Valley, which was awesome. I edited and posted a video, which was also awesome. I did a little bit of homework and now I'm just chilling. I ran out of my 2 shows I was watching, which were Tiger King and Love is Blind. I finished both of them. I was watching some Bon Appetit videos before dinner, which I love the Gourmet Makes videos. They're so cool. I think I'm going to finish those, the ones I was watching. I'm going to do some reading tonight. And I kind of want to learn how to do a TikTok dance. So I might do that tonight too.
So I actually ended up staying up until about 2 a.m. watching TikTok, and I ended up having a panic attack. I was comparing myself to others, and it was just not a fun time. So I know a lot of people feel that way when you spend a lot of time on social media. You just start comparing yourself to what other people look like, and it sucks. So I just turned off my phone, read for a little bit, and took some melatonin to try to pass out because it's really hard to get out of that mind state. And I think the best thing you can do is not let it affect the next day as much as possible and just try to move on because, yeah, it's hard, but it'll get easier as time goes on. Like the bounce back of comparing and panic used to take me weeks or months to get back out of, but now I feel like I can get back in a day or less. So I'm sending you love, and if you're finding yourself in the same boat, just know that you're totally not alone, and turn off your phone.